actually going to do is that now we are going to understand the future of Web 3.0. How is it going to bring in a difference and how is it important to know about this? Hello, everyone, and welcome to this next session on GK and current affairs. And today's topic is going to be something very, very interesting. This is more so because it's very much relatable to all our lives. We're talking about Web 3.0. We've had similar versions in the past, and there have been some differences which we'll try and cover in this particular video. Additionally, we will also be looking at the pros and cons. We'll be trying to understand this entire topic in as much depth as possible. It's going to be important for you guys to ensure कि आप आपकी books साथ में रख रहे हैं and you're making notes at all the relevant points, because otherwise it can get a little confusing when you're trying to mug up multiple topics, and when it comes to your group discussions you may lose out on crucial information. So let that not be the case, and without further ado, let's jump into the topic. Okay, so what exactly is the vision of Web 3.0? Now, you must have seen in the case of a lot of companies, every company will have a mission and a vision. The main vision or the main focus points for Web 3.0 are it has a decentralized application, also known as DApps. It gives users a greater control over their finances. Very important, guys. It also includes blockchain technology to achieve all of the goals. The next part, which is very crucial to Web 3.0, is accuracy of information. Now, AI can help distinguish between good and bad data, right? Thereby helping to improve the accuracy of your information. Now, there are three-dimensional graphics coming into the picture. It is also known as metaverse, virtual environments. Examples of popular metaverses are Sandbox and Decentraland. It makes use of augmented and virtual reality as well, right? Let's move on. Okay, so now that we know what the vision of Web 3.0 is, so far in the presentation, what we have taken into consideration is introduction of Web 1.0. We've taken the difference between Web 1.0 and 2.0. We've spoken about the three technologies that Web 3.0 is incorporating to make it more efficient, more better in comparison to the previous versions of the web, right? So what we are actually going to do is that now we are going to understand the future of Web 3.0. How is it going to bring in a difference and how is it important to know about this, right? So in our opinion, Web 3.0 may not be able to completely take over Web 2.0 in the near future. The point to highlight here, guys, is the near future. Now, I want you to take a pause here and try and have your own opinion, because you've already known things about Web 3.0. The issue, or rather the contemplation that comes in when it comes to Web 3.0, is the fact that maybe consumers are not that adept at adapting blockchain technologies, AI, IoT, all of that so quickly. And hence, to take over Web 2.0 completely will be a difficult task. So experts say that both can also operate simultaneously depending on the business requirements. So if in case of business is growing, an organization is growing, in a situation like that, there may be a possibility to ensure Web 3.0 is applicable to certain sets of the organization, but Web 2.0 will still be used in a much more efficient way, right? It cannot be completely replaced. Lastly, let's look at the challenges that this particular Web 3.0 will bring in. Firstly, internet addiction can make the internet addiction more severe. What if the Web 3.0 is also owned by giant tech companies? Then what is happening is decentralization will be under question, right? Because then there's no decentralization coming into the picture. Accuracy of information के हिसाब से what are the problems that can arrive? What if bad data is fed into the AI system intentionally? Now understand that because there is no human checks happening, AI doesn't really know the difference between good and bad. And keeping that in mind, what if bad data is fed into the AI system? It would reduce the efficiency of the AI model, right? Then there is uncertainty of data also coming in. The data always has some uncertainty associated with it. It will be a problem if the uncertainty goes beyond tolerable limits. And lastly, because there is vast data coming into the picture, the internet of course contains huge data. The system is designed to understand the functionality of the data, and the most important part, अगर बहुत ज़्यादा डेटा है तो this particular introduction also needs to be able to take care of huge amount of data. If that is not possible, then it's going to be a big challenge. So that's it with this particular video. I hope you guys have had a basic understanding of what Web 3.0 is. Keep your own perspectives, keep your own thoughts ready in your book, because if in case this particular topic is asked to you guys, you need to have multiple points to talk about. All right? All the very best.